So this is a course reflection video for the CS127. So the first question is, what did you like about the course? So what I like about the course is that the topics are really discussed well. It's really broken down so that we can understand it. And the way it is discussed, topics are discussed is really clear. I learned more things here in CS127 and all the topics that are discussed previously in CS126 was clear to me because of CS127 and consultation. So the second question is, what is your favorite topic discussed? So my favorite topic discussed is structures. I found it really easy and easy to understand, easy to apply, and it's really easy to execute. And the idea of creating your own data type is really cool. All of those data types contained in one big con- data type container of data types that you can just declare in the main process. So next topic is, which topic was difficult to you? So topic that was very difficult for me was the first topic, Aries. I think it was Aries. Yeah, it was Aries because I don't really know all those things that are being discussed that the professor said that we should know, but I clearly don't. All those pass by value and pass by reference. I don't know any of those things, and the functions too. I don't know them. I just know how to use the void return type, which doesn't return anything at all. Doesn't call it called return. So that's the only function that I know. I don't know how to do the int functions, all the return things. I don't know how to throw it into the main function. So I found it really difficult because I don't have a foundation. I don't have the base to. I don't have the knowledge that we are supposed to know in prior to entering CS127. So the first one was really difficult. So fourth question is, was the textbook helpful to you? Yes, the textbook was helpful because every time I have difficulty in the homeworks or anything, uh, con- um, anything that is related to computers programming, I just rely on the book to help me answer all of my questions. So 5. Did you seek help of your professor for consultation? Why or why not? Yes, I did consult because I believe it was the time when it's it's been announced that there will be consultation the first time, because I really had a problem and difficulty in CS 127 because of the whole base and foundation thing. So I really need help because I need to understand that first before I can continue on with the advanced programming. So, there I was taught how to use functions and arrays. So yeah. So 6. Do you think you need more exercises to understand the course topics? Yes. I think a couple of few more exercises won't hurt because I believe that it will help me to understand it more by applying it myself, by doing it myself. So that's it. So 7 question is that give a brief description of the following topics. So data files and file streams. So file streams are a way to access files, to read and create, to read and write using the compiler. So you can create files, access it through the compiler, and it is shown in whatever place you want it to appear in. But all those files that are discussed are created by the notepad. So yeah, that's data files and file streams. So arrays are like a big container. It contains a different set of values or elements, and it's basically just a table that you can put information in, and you can get those information too. So strings. So strings are data type. So you can do a bunch of things in strings. For example, you can erase, you can find, you can copy, or you can also arrange things, arrange the order of numbers too by using the functions and strings. You can find how many character occurrences there are in a sentence by using a different class processing functions. So the next is pointers. So pointers are variables that points to an address of another variable. So it's just a replicate of the address or value of the other variable. So it's best represented by a box. So imagine a box that contains variable and a pointer that points to that box and copies its address. So by using the asterisk sign, you can get the value of what's in that box. So you don't need to individually search for something. You can just immediately go to that item you want to get or to point out. So next is structures. So Structures are a way to get to create your own data type. So it's a big container that contains all those members that are data types and variables, so that it's easy to declare variables in just one go and it's not scattered. It pertains to one big um, data type. So, for example, an employee which has an ID number, name, and his current status at the job. So those three are pertaining to an employee. So that will help um, people to not be confused because it already contains those data types. So you don't need to declare it individually. Just one data type contains all of those things. So the next one is the classes. The classes has the same structures. So, but classes are used for private data. Um, Classes are used to access private data by using public public one. So what it does is that all those members in the public area are executed by the users to get information in the private area, because you need that permission to go into the private area before um, going there instantly. You need those public data types so that you can get the information you want from a private source. For example, in the bank, you can't just go getting money from other people's accounts. You need a teller to do that for you, and those tellers are public um, public data types, and the accounts are the private data types. So you need something to access those accounts, and in that case, it's bank tellers. So classes are basically for private data you want to access, so that no other people can access it easily. Only those people who know how to access it can get the information needed that they want. So that's classes, and this ends course reflection video.